What's up everyone, I'm JD Brown and welcome back to the I Love Vampire Novels YouTube channel. As you could probably guess from the title of today's video, I'm going to be telling you about The Sinner by J.R. Ward today. I am so excited to be talking about The Sinner because this is book number 19, I believe, in the Black Dagger Brotherhood series. And if you have not read this series before, obviously you have some catching up to do, but I highly recommend that you do pick it up and read it because it is one of my all-time favorite paranormal romance series, favorite vampire series as well, by the way. I am going to be giving away this copy right here to one lucky commenter today, so make sure you continue to watch the rest of this video in order to find out how you can enter for this week's giveaway. And yeah, let's just jump right into this. Alright guys, welcome back. Like I said, we are talking about The Sinner today, book number 19 in the Black Dagger Brotherhood series by USA Today and New York Times best-selling author J.R. Ward. Now in this book there are actually two different plots going on at the same time, two different stories that kind of intertwine with each other at the end. So that gives us a total of 4 main characters in The Sinner, and they are Sin and Joe, as well as Butch and Vicious. I'm going to be talking mostly about Sin and Joe because their plot is the romance part of the story, which is kind of central to The Sinner specifically. Whereas Butch and Vicious's plot, you guys probably already know that Butch and Vicious's plot is the whole destroyer prophecy thing that has been going on pretty much since the beginning of this series, and which kind of comes to a final showdown at the end of The Sinner. I won't be talking too much about that one because I don't want to spoil the whole, showdown at the end with the Omega, which for those of you who are not familiar with these books, the Omega is kind of like the main bad guy that all of the vampires in the series have been fighting for the last several hundred years, and definitely since book 1 in this series. But like I said, I'm not going to say too much more than that about that part of the story because I don't want to spoil it for anyone. So instead, we're going to just talk about Sin and Joe. So Sin is a reoccurring character that we've seen a little bit before in previous books. However, we weren't told a whole lot about him or his history, but the mystery of who Sin actually is finally revealed as he is the hero of today's story. And we find out that while Sin is quite addicted to killing, he is not a serial killer, he's more of a mercenary, and he does have a code. So despite being blamed for pretty much every inexplicable murder around town, Sin actually isn't doing most of the killing, and he's certainly not killing innocent people. So even though he does have a very bloodthirsty dark side, he absolutely does have self-control. It turns out that when Sin was younger, his father, who was also a vampire, was a very vicious alcoholic, and he would of course take out that temper by beating up Sin and his mother, to the point that he actually ends up killing Sin's mom. And Sin was pretty much able to survive his father's abuse thanks to the help of a girl his age who lived in the same village they did. This girl would give Sin food and clothing and basic necessities whenever she was able to. However, that changed when Sin's dad found out about the girl and decided to attack her. And so Sin had no choice. He just kind of jumped into protection mode in order to save this girl, and he ends up accidentally killing his father in the process. And unfortunately, ever since that first accidental killing, something kind of just broke inside Sin. He has been so full of rage and regret and self-loathing and not really having a positive outlet for those emotions, so he's just kind of been killing ever since. So even though Sin has been working as a hitman on the side, he does research his targets to make sure that they actually deserved what's coming to them, so he's not killing innocent people. However, it is very clear that Sin really desperately needs to find a better outlet for her anger before he ends up in a lot of trouble. And of course, that healthy, positive outlet ends up being a female named Jo. Jo Early is a half-breed. She is half human, half vampire, and she is days away from going through her transition, which is a period of time when half-breeds sometimes become full-fledged vampires. However, Jo has no idea that vampires even exist in this world because she was adopted by human parents and raised to be a human adult. At the beginning of our story, Jo is an online editor for the local newspaper. However, she is desperately trying to become a journalist, and she's hoping that by chasing down a potential headlining story that she might get that promotion. However, chasing down story leads is exactly what puts Jo right in the path of the Lessers, which are sort of like vampire slayers who work for the big bad Omega. So Jo ends up right in the middle of this battle between the vampires and the slayers, and she ends up running right into Sin. And the moment Jo meets Sin, she is instantly attracted to him, and he is instantly attracted to her. And he ends up following her around in order to keep her safe, knowing that A, she is very close to transitioning, which is a very dangerous time for half-breed vampires, and B, that the war with the Omega is about to happen any day now. So Sin is really concerned about Jo's safety, but also really conflicted about being her bonded mate, as he doesn't believe that Jo can possibly love him back once she finds out what it is that Sin really does. But to find out whether or not they're able to work it out, you will have to read The Sinner for yourself. And like I said, I am giving away this copy right here. But first, I'm going to announce the winner from one of our previous giveaways. So congratulations to Christy Breakbill. You are the winner of Rising Queen. I will be in touch with you after this to let you know how you can claim your prize. And to enter this week's giveaway for your chance to win this copy of The Sinner by J.R. Ward, all you have to do is leave a comment down below with the name of your favorite couple by J.R. Ward in the Black Dagger Brotherhood series. Or if you are new to J.R. Ward or the series, let us know that in the comments as well, and you will automatically be entered for your chance to win. And that's all the time I have for today, folks. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. And don't forget to click that subscribe button and bell icon down below so that you don't miss any of our future book review videos or giveaways. And I will see you again real soon.